Hiya and welcome to today's video. Today I will give you some ideas on what to do for a Harry Potter party, as it is my birthday and Snape's in 4 days. Let's start with the invitations. I created these little acceptance letters and they had the person's address and where they live in the house. Apart from the invitation imitating a Hogwarts acceptance letter, there was also a platform 9 3/4 ticket which I just printed out, which let you in the house, and a certificate of adoption for an owl. Obviously I didn't get all my friends real owls, so I just stuck 2 pom-poms together and using some brown felt and googly eyes turned it into an owl. As soon as you entered my house, on the left you could see a brick wall. How I achieved that was by just using some wallpaper and some sponges. I cut the sponges into rectangles, used red paint and just stamped it to make it look like a brick wall. I had to make 2 so that you could go through the middle, and I also stuck a platform 9 3/4 sticker on it. Could have used the sign if I had it back then. And yeah, you had to go for a platform 9 3/4 to get to the actual party. Before you actually walked through the platform 9 3/4 wall, I had this very generic witch's hat, and inside were some wands to make it seem like the wand chooses the wizard, because it's dark inside the hat so you can't really see which wand you're choosing. Everyone got a wand as a party favour, but we also used it throughout the actual party. I invited another 7 people to my birthday party to make us 8 in total, and I made sure to invite 2 people from each house and 1 Ravenclaw because I'm a Ravenclaw, to make it fair for the house point system. But 1 person from each house was also a Death Eater. I got these temporary tattoos off of eBay and I asked the people to apply them before the party. They had a little extra note in the invitation, but also to wear something long sleeved so that you can't see the dark mark, because there was a surprise at the end of the party. When people walked in, I also gave them a house badge corresponding to their Hogwarts house. So I made just little badges like this, cut out a shield from felt and then used some more felt to cut out the little extra bits to make it the 2 house colours rather than just 1. I decorated the room quite well. I think I used some invisible string and about 30 electric candles that I bought off of eBay for like £6 or something really stupidly cheap like that, and I hang them from the ceiling to make it look like the Great Hall. But for the feast I also used gold plates because that's what they use in start of term feast. And I also had some Harry Potter posters all around and just general Harry Potter stuff everywhere, like the Pygmy Puff and the owl. While people were arriving, and there were still some people coming, some people not there yet, I had some Harry Potter board games out, Trivial Pursuit and a chess game, and some Harry Potter books that you could read just while waiting, because some people arrived up to like half an hour earlier than others due to trains and stuff, so I made sure they had something to do. I have all my plans for my birthday in this notebook. So let's see what we did at the start. First we ate lunch, and as I said it was in the style of the Hogwarts feast, so we had gold plates and we sat in houses. It was mostly muggle food, but we also had some Harry Potter sweets. I bought some generic jelly beans and put them in a Bertie Bott's every flavour bean box that I printed off of the internet. I also bought some jelly worms and said they're jelly slugs, and we've all seen the Ferrero Rocher being turned into a golden snitch just by putting some white wings on it. And I also made Harry Potter gingerbread cookies because they looked good, that's 1, and 2, I can't get enough of gingerbread cookies. And for the food I also bought this chocolate frog mould somewhere off of the internet and melted about 300 grams of chocolate each time to make 8 frogs. I think I ended up making about 64. And they were pretty much all gone by the end of the party. The first game that we played was Pin the Sock on Dobby, which was a twist on the classic party game Pin the Tail on a Donkey. Using the wallpaper again, we drew out Dobby on a massive piece of paper and drew some socks, and then we just played a game like you would, blindfolded and then spinning around. Then we played a Harry Potter trivia game where I found 100 Harry Potter questions on the internet and got someone else who wouldn't be involved in the actual game to copy them and the answers onto a PowerPoint slide, and we just went through that, and I made it a system so that everybody had equal chance of winning, hopefully. And we played Harry Potter Pictionary, where again using the wallpaper we had a choose from bowl and it said spell, object or place, and then you had to tell everybody what it was, kind of a bit like charades but Pictionary style, and you had to draw it and we had to guess within 30 seconds. The person who drew it won a point for the house and the person who guessed it won a point for the house. Then we played Quidditch Pong, which is a twist on beer pong, where we did the classic through the ping pong ball. But in the cups there was Harry Potter trivia for the opposing team, and if they couldn't answer it, I had some forfeits. For example, pretend to be a Niffler for 30 seconds, or sing part of the Hogwarts school song, or pretend someone's just thrown Tarantalegra on you, which is the dancing spell. Then we played a game which everybody really loved, which was character impersonating. I put the names of 24 characters into balloons, blew them up, and you couldn't tell who was in each balloon. So everybody chose a balloon and stabbed it with their wand, which I wasn't originally anticipating, but it turned out to work really well. And then you had to pretend to be the character, like charades. Then we played a proper Harry Potter board game, Mystery at Hogwarts, which is kind of like Cluedo but Harry Potter style, and we quite enjoyed that. The ending was actually really fun. We got the fog machine to turn on to make it seem, oh no, there's fog around, it must be cold, so there must be a Dementor attack. Then we went outside and there was a Dementor pinata, which was literally just a black balloon covered in black tissue paper mache to make it a pinata. And we had a few goes at hitting it. Somebody eventually did break it, and out of the Dementor came out chocolate, which had a little sign saying, in case of Dementor attack, eat, or something along these lines. So I think that was quite cool. But then, while everybody was eating their chocolate peacefully, suddenly the Death Eaters screamed "Moss Day" into the sky, and because we have a 2-story house, we had a massive dark mark again drawn on the wallpaper in one of the windows, which you couldn't see unless the blind was up. So I had somebody take the blind up so that we could see the dark mark from the Moss Day, and then we had to duel using our wands, and each spell had a different number of points. So the spells that wouldn't be really useful in a duel had 0 points, but spells that would be extremely useful in a duel had 5, but those were the unforgivable curses, so only the Death Eaters could use them. So they had a bit of an upper hand for using the temporary tattoo on their left arm, or non-dominant arm. So then we had the duel, and that was fun. But then we had to count out the house points, and while they were being counted up, we also had the cake. Of course, we also had lots of sherbet lemons at the table when we were eating. For the house cup, it turns out Ravenclaw won by quite a bit, which wasn't fixed, I promise. And I bought these generic cups from Tesco, I think, and then at the end I just wrote the correct house's name on the bottom, and the people in the house got to keep them. But everybody had a party favour to take home. At the start we established that people got ones to take home. I also made chocolate frogs in a box for everybody. You can find these boxes everywhere online, and I printed them on some thicker card rather than paper. This is the one that survived the most for a year. But inside everybody got all of the chocolate frog cards, because I felt like it wouldn't really be fair to randomise it or anything. And they're not the official ones anyway, so it's just a card with all of the founders on it, and Dumbledore. Because at the time the new card hadn't been introduced yet. But that's not the only thing everybody got to take home. They also got to take home a little potions bottle. I got Felis Felicis for myself because I really find that it's nice to have it in the pocket during tests and things. But this was really easy to make. What I did, I found these glitter shakers from Tiger, and there's 8 of them, which was perfect. And then I found a potion that fitted the description of each of these. There was Pepper Up Potion, Veritaserum, and Polyjuice Potion. And I turned these into necklaces just by using little hooks and some string, and I think everybody really liked these. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one, and bye bye!